Okay guys, so if you're wondering where should you buy 300 nit screen or 400 nit screen and what are the differences, in this video I'm going to clear everything so that you can make informed choice, and I'm going to answer a lot of questions. First, like resolution of the screens, the brightness of the screen, refresh rate of the screen, and then we're going to talk about the indoor use of the screen, and then we're going to talk about if you have outdoor use, you want to work in sunlight, which one is better for you. Okay, on the left side you can see this is the HP Spectre 13.3 inch screen. On the right side is this MSI laptop 14 inch screen. So this one is 300 nit screen and this one is 400 nit screen. I have not set any night light, but yes, this has a tint, and as you can see clearly the 300 screen is dull and 400 nit screen is looking much better. This one, there's no doubt here, this is the more bright screen. The both screens, they're 9020 by 1080p, so they are full HD screens. So if you're wondering whether you should buy a full HD screen 9020 1080 or 2K display or 4K display, so if you have a small laptop to use, full HD works totally fine. Like up to 14 inches, there's no problem. I do all the work and there's no problem with any of these screens. Let's talk about refresh rate. So both these screens, they're 60 Hz screen, and let me show you what is mean refresh rate. So for example, honestly, I do not see any problem with refresh rate, whether consumption of any media and something, but sometime when I read text on the screen, for example, if I scroll the page, you can see if I do really fast, I don't know if you can see on the screen or not, the screen is refreshing 60 times per second, and sometimes it can be problematic. I don't like it because I have another laptop, this one, where I have 120 Hz screen, which is much better. But when I use any of these laptops after using that one, and if I scroll really fast, I have some problem. But that is not at all issue, guys. Don't worry too much about this issue. If you have a small screen and the refresh rate is 60 Hz, no problem. I'm used to now refreshing a little bit slower now, like this, when I read something. And honestly, after some time, you're gonna forget about the refresh rate on your screen. Like, of course, 60 Hz screen refresh rate is very less, but yes, don't worry about it. If that's a factor you want to decide your laptop, and this laptop you like it and got 60 Hz screen, don't worry about it. In some time, you'll be used to it. Of course, 120 Hz is a better screen, but don't worry about it. With 60 Hz, you're gonna used to this thing and you will not realize this thing after. I always use this 4K screen, 17 inches, 120 Hz. But yes, when I go back, it takes me some time to adjust, but after some time, I'm fine with it. I do not even notice the refresh rate too much. I'm sure in gaming you might have this issue, but these are not gaming laptops. Okay, now let's deep dive more on brightness and indoor and outdoor use. Okay, you can clearly see 300 nits and 400 nits. 300 nits is very dull and 400 nits much brighter. Okay, so for indoor use, they both are fine. If you're never going to take your laptop outside, or maybe once in a while you're going to take your laptop outside and you go work in a shade or maybe inside somewhere in a cafe where you do not have direct sunlight or it's not too bright, both screens are fine. I worked with this laptop so many years and I never faced any problem. Of course, when it's a really big light, like huge sunny day, and I sit next to the window, I face some problem with this one. And this laptop nowadays I take out when I go to work. Of course, in direct sunlight, it's not the best screen, but yes, I can work with this laptop in huge sunlight. I'm gonna add the video where I compare how it looks like in direct sunlight. So make sure to check the description of the video. So for indoor use, you can buy any of these laptop. Especially I like this one because this is easier on my eyes. But this one also, it's really harsh on my eyes. So what I do, I always dim the brightness. So we have this option to dim the brightness in laptop. But still for indoor use, this screen is perfect. Don't worry about it. 300 nits works totally fine. So for indoor use, you can use any of those. For outdoor use, if you are not a bright cafe, not direct sunlight, you can use this one. But I would recommend you at least have 400 nits screen brightness for any laptop you are planning to take outside. If you can have like 600 nits or 1000 nits, that's the best if you want to work a really bright day. So the both are 60 Hz screen, both are full HD displays, both are IPS panel. This one is 13.3 inch, this one is 14 inch. Let me know your views, what do you think about it, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm really happy to answer those. I answer all the comments on my channel. And guys, in this kind of video, to make sure you check the comments because sometimes people drop a lot of nice information which can be really helpful for you. If you like the video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to watch that video where I compare 300 nits, 400 nits and 500 nits screen, check the description of the video or check the top eye link or check this video on the screen.